Yes. It's the International Bee Girls and Fly Girls Museum Chief Executive Curator. I put chief executive in front of anything and make it executive and officer. We gotta BOSS up. I decided to create this short film. By the way, am international street legend. Professor Eva Marie King. I am on Liberty Avenue at Dunkin' Donuts waiting for my taxi. Take me back to Manhattan. So, just for the record, I am in Jamaica, Queens. When you cross over Liberty Avenue, that's South Side Jamaica, Queens. It's really South Jamaica, but us locals call it South Side Jamaica, Queens. But I now live in Manhattan. So, with regard to Salt and Pepper, Salt and Pepper, when they came out with their first song, my crew and I, we kind of thought they weren't serious. It was just going to be one of those songs, an answer song. What was it called? No, I think the name of the group was Supernature, but the song was the response to Dougie Fresh song, Lottie Dottie, I believe it was. So that was like mid 80s. And, my crew and I, 169th Street crew, which was made up of a lot of smaller crews like Fantasy Disco, which was DJs, and then other homeboys that lived in the community. We would all hang out on 169th Street crew, on 169th Street between 5th and 118th Avenue. I lived on the intersection of 118th Avenue and 169th Street in my childhood home. So my homegirl, Devoted D, who was originally from Crown Heights, Albany Project, her mom bought a home on 119th Avenue. That's between Marsden and Ring Place, like a block away from Merrick Boulevard. So her and I have been rhyming since 1979. So it was MC Devoted D, it was me, MC Juicy E, and it was MC Lady Love. We formed a trio. Originally it was 9 girls in the crew, the Everlastings crew, which I made up the name the Everlastings because I used to love to rhyme on And the Beat Goes On. And it was a line in the song, just like my love everlasting. So, freshman year, Parkwest High School, down on West 50th Street. It has a different name now. There's 9 of us that met. We're all in baking class together. Mr. Knockowitz. So I come up with this name, and now we are formed. We have a crew, 9 of us. Then some of us was rhyming. MC Shore Delight, MC Juicy E, that's me. MC Lady Love, MC Devoted D. So we started practicing in Queensbridge houses. Shout out to Barshawn, who was the first MC in Queensbridge houses. He informed me that he knew Devoted D, that like they were childhood friends. And so this is 79. Let's fast forward up to 80s when Devoted D moved to Jamaica, Queens with brother DJ Blackie and her mom. And we used to go to the house, and her brother used to make beats. He had some kind of beat machine. And we used to rhyme. Like, me and her were rhyming and stuff, making tapes, and tapes were floating around the neighborhood. So, brother's homeboy would come to the house, and he would make these beats. And, this homeboy allegedly jacked. He jacked the beat DJ Blackie had made. He put the song Tramp in this drum machine. And he didn't have 2 turntables in the mix. He had some drum machine we used to be in there with. And he put the song Tramp into it, mixed it with all of his beats that he was making. And his homeboy stole it, allegedly, and took it to Herbie Azar. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. So, allegedly, this person passed away. And allegedly that's how Salt and Pepper got the song Tramp. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. As an MC, I mean, by that time, I was a mother already. It was like 86 or something like that. 80, whatever. My son was like 2 or 3. I haven't rhyming off a Tramp since, I don't even know. We started going in the parks in like 77. So to me, when I saw him Pepper sing, I was like, oh yeah, I like that, you know. But I really like my mic sounds nice. When I heard that, I was like, forget it. Well, I said that for another time. Uh, it's all good though. When I first heard the song, it was like blasting all over car radios, cabs, everything. My mic sounds nice. Dropped it was sick in South Jamaica, Queens. But that's something that Devoted D mentioned to me, and I was like, "You think?" I was like, "I don't know." Everybody used to rhyme off a Tramp. Yeah, that was that. And then it was also Push It. I met a brother up in Harlem who said he did Push It. He was like, "Nah, I made that beat, and I never got credit or paid for it or what have you." I was like, he still had it in his closet. I ain't even gonna mention his name because he's still active out there. I ain't gonna say nothing about him, make him feel bad. But I was like, what? Then, I guess that's it. But you know, artists don't know this. Hey, what are you gonna do? Somebody give you a hot song, beat, whatever. Look, in closing, many of the rhymes that I know and made and put tapes out there from 77, 78, 79 ended up all over New York City. And when Mr. Magic show came on, I would, like everybody else, go turn to Mr. Magic and I would sit there and then I would listen to some of these whack songs from these sucker DJs and sucker MCs and I was like, oh shoot, that's my whole rhyme. Not only my whole rhyme, Tommy Boy Records jacked the name of my group, the Sweet Trio, which was Devoted D, MC Lady Love, and me. They dropped the and the Sweet Trio, and my homegirl, MC Sure Delight, that went to high school with us, produced and wrote her rhymes on the song. And Tommy Boy Records never paid her. They said they don't even know who she is. They never had no record of her. And her name is on the label of the song. So I wonder how Tommy what's his name? Tom Silverman is going to answer to that. I guess they just hope that these artists never wisen up to come get their money. But there is the Artist Rights Enforcement Agency that I learned of through one of the pioneers. I won't mention her name, but her colleagues on her label did get justice, and they did receive payment. But for that story about Tramp, that's a classic. International B-Girls and Fly Girls Museum. Here's your sister, the international street legend, Professor Eva Marie King, a.k.a. DJ Sha'Asia Mecca, all day in Jamaica, Queens. Holla at me, man. My museum is private, so everybody can't come. I have some very exclusive records and flyers and photographs. Oh my God. I must have over 1 million photographs. I think it's more than 1 million, but a lot of video clips that I've been archiving. But my homeboy, Mr. Nice, saying he got 250 crates of records. So, shout out, Mr. Nice. As I wait patiently for my taxi in the middle of the night, I gotta fix my skimmer like my big brother Pacer One used to. And y'all take it easy. Salt and Pepper, rock on. Rock on and on. And on and on. Word up.